making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah. Things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah.
Hello, welcome to Krafting Kitty. My name is Erin, and it's Thursday. You can tell from the jingle, it's time for Things We're Making Thursday. What? The jingle is made by Jess from J Hook Magic and her husband. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So before we hop into Things We're Making Thursday, I am going to show you the stitch marker of the day. I have already opened this. You may know I didn't post a video yesterday. I had a doctor's appointment. It was kind of mid-morning. Things ran long. I tried to film a video and then upload it. The internet wasn't cooperating. I had to go pick up Chomps from school. It was a comedy of errors, and I just said, no thank you. So I did open a stitch marker yesterday, so you don't get to see the crinkling or me holding up the picture, but I believe this was day 8 of Ellie Leva's stitch marker of the day. This is from her spring set. It's a beautiful pink butterfly. So Heather, when I opened this yesterday, I was like, oh, it's a butterfly. There's no way you could make that Stranger Things. And then I just looked at it this morning. I don't watch Stranger Things. I've never seen an episode. I would like to. I know people love it, and it seems like it's right up my alley. I don't get a lot of TV time with the kiddos in the house. So I don't know if I've got the right character. But is it the Demogorgon? Is that the one where it's like, and it opens like a flower? If so, I don't even watch Stranger Things, and I can see it. Oh, Heather, I hope you're feeling better. Okay, but we're not here to talk about stitch markers or Stranger Things. We are here to talk about Things We're Making Thursday. What is Things We're Making Thursday? Well, Things We're Making Thursday is a gigantic collaboration between a great many people, both content creators and non-content creators. We are all making things based on the same theme this year. For April, it was trying Tunisian crochet, which was a challenge, and I have to say I am very proud of everyone who gave it a go, and whether or not you decided you liked it or kind of meh or like, no, this is not my thing, awesome for giving it a try. And also, if you were like, hey, this month is not my thing, I'm not doing it, I am glad that you know your limits and your boundaries for what you want to do and how you want to spend your free time, and I'm glad you said no thank you this month. I might come back next month. And I hope you do come back for May. Can you believe this is the last Thursday in April? I can't. Anyway, I hope you come back and join us in May. And I hope that's more your thing. But if not, this is totally an open, relaxed collaboration. There's no requirements on how big your project has to be, how elaborate. Not even what, I was going to say not even what craft you use. But in April here, it was specifically Tunisian crochet. But other than that, it's really not. If it's like blankets month, make whatever blanket you want. Bag month, make whatever bags you want. It doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun, that's all we want. Okay, so what did I do for Tunisian crochet? I have some experience, so I wanted to challenge myself a little bit. If you tuned in last week, you know I was met with disaster and ended up ripping out my entire project and restarting it. So here is where I'm at now. I did get a little further. I'm making, it's called the Ocean Waves Cowl by Nicole N. I'm not sure how to pronounce her last name, and I don't want to mispronounce it. It's linked down below. It's a free pattern I got off of Ravelry. It's the Tunisian smock stitch, and I think it looks so cool. It's a stitch I had not tried before, and this gave me the opportunity to practice my Tunisian purls, which I find very awkward because there's a 2x2 ribbing on the end. Oh, I've had the burpees today. I'm so sorry. And so yeah, this was kind of stretching my muscles. I'm going to be honest. So I'm about I have 50 gram skeins of this Rowan Valley tweed yarn. This is all I have left of my first 50-gram skein. So I think I'm very close to halfway done on this project. I'm running out of steam. Something about it, it just doesn't, it doesn't make me want to pick it up and work on it. I don't know if I am feeling a little, like I could be done right now if I didn't have to rip it out. Or I don't know why I'm feeling this way about this project in particular. I am going to keep working on it. This will get finished. I'm obviously not going to finish it in April because this is our last video in April. And it might be something where maybe I just work a row or two a day on it, and then you'll see it during my weekly roundups. I'm not going to show this on Things We're Making Thursday anymore since it's not the relevant project of the month anymore. But you'll see it in my weekly roundups. You know, it might... No, it's not going to take a break. Because since it's a new to me stitch, I am a little afraid of putting it down and not being able to pick it back up and do it again. So I think I'm just going to take it slow and work my way through it. It'll get done when it gets done, and that's okay. That's how some projects go. I really like the stitch. I really like the fabric it's creating. It's very interesting. It's very textural. I think it gets a little lost on camera with this yarn, but in person, I am very, very happy with it. So it's not that I'm like, I don't like how it's looking. I like how it's looking. I just think maybe it's... Like, sometimes I find comfort in just a really simple, repetitious project where it's just the same thing. You can kind of do it mindlessly. And I'm wondering if it is the repetition on this, but I wonder if what the problem is it's so repetitive, but it's not quite mindless to me yet because it's new to me. Does that make any sense? That's the only thing I can think of, is that it's like, and I also feel like it's a project that I do pretty good progress on when I can get a chunk of like uninterrupted time to do it. And that is rare for me. And if I'm getting uninterrupted crafting time, I'd really like to focus on Sophie and not this cowl. Anyway, we're not here to talk about Erin's crafting existential crisis. It's not even a crisis. It's a, I've hit a blah. We hit blahs. We do it. I don't know if it's the weird weather, if it's that project, if it's the Tunisian. I don't know. I was actually a couple weeks ago ready to go. I was like, oh, I'm gonna be a Tunisian lady. I was ready to go get the Knitter's Pride set on Amazon. It's in my cart, and I've never hit buy, never hit complete order. Today I moved it to the save for later part of my cart. Because I don't know if I'm going to be the Tunisian lady. I enjoy the look of Tunisian. I've enjoyed learning more about it. I think it's something I'm going to keep doing, but it's not going to be a major focus. So I think with it not being a major focus, I'm going to stick with the sets I have. I have a... Oh, this is not it. They look like this with the same tip, but this is a knitting needle. I have an aluminum set of crochet hook or Tunisian crochet hooks that are roughly this size with this tip end, but of course with a crochet hook end. And then I have that bamboo set with the cord on it. I think that gets me to most of what I want to do right now. If it's something in the future that I'm like, yeah, I'm going to do this more, I need a more quality set, I'll make that decision at that time. Okay. Let's move on. First, we're going to talk about May, since this is our last week in April, and we're going to start our May projects. And then I'm going to talk about the pictures that people have sent me. So first, let's talk about May. May is household items. Whatever you want to make for your household, the world is your oyster. If you want to make washcloths, if you want to make hand towels, if you want to make pillows, if you want to make baskets, if you want to. I was watching Shannon at Another Yarn, and she was saying she has an urge to make like crocheted potted plants. At least I think she was talking crochet. But you could knit them too. I don't know. I did, for a yarn review, make a basket that I thought, oh, I'm going to make a vase and get some floral foam, and then I want to make some of the beautiful crochet flowers that Krista from A Secret Yarnery has on her channel. And I thought that might be what I wanted to do. But then I was watching Rose Likes Crochet, and she has those two friends who are looking for washcloths for their organizations they work with for unhoused people. And I think that's what I'm going to do instead. So bingo. I also, when I was watching the Super Bowl, made a Tunisian crochet washcloth. Bingo has fallen in love with it. She wants more. I have half of a ball left, and then I've got another ball of that yarn that she wants. So I think I'll make those, but then my goal is to also, I don't have my phone with me. I don't know how many Thursdays there are, but get at least, just spend April, make at least 4 to 5 donation washcloths for Rose and send them on off, so she can use them for whichever organization has the need at that time. I trust Rose will get them to whomever needs them. I don't care. I don't care where they go, as long as they go to help somebody. That's all I care about, and I know Rose will make that happen. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out Rose's videos. She talked about it in a couple of her yarn yakking, and then I feel like she talked about it at kind of the beginning of a Wings update recently as well. But she's not going to show the washcloths you donate during her Wings videos, because that is Wings specific, and this is a separate, these are two separate organizations from Wings, but one of them is a gentleman she works with through Wings as well, and one of them is her friend who said, hey, this place needs washcloths, you got any washcloths? And then the other gentleman came up and said, hey, I need 500 washcloths, Rose. What you got? She's like, wow, I have a YouTube community. That's what I have. So yes, I'm going to attempt to help Rose and those organizations out a bit, and that's my plan. I would love to hear what your plan is. Oh, my phone is yelling. This is not a phone, this is a camera. Battery is yelling at me. Let's see if we can get through the pictures here before the camera goes. I have 5, I almost showed 4 fingers, 5 people shared things with me today. We have Michelle, and she made a Tunisian smock stitch, which is the same stitch I'm using, beanie, and it's gorgeous. She used 2 different colors, so it really pops. She's got a rainbow and a black yarn. Gorgeous. I love it. Thank you for showing what the smock stitch can be. We also have Linda. We have 2 Lindas this week. So we have first Linda, and she made an assortment of simple stitch, Tunisian simple stitch hot pads and coasters. And I really think Tunisian simple stitch, it's so bulky on the back with the pearls. I think that would really make a fabulous hot pad. I think that's a great idea. Perfect, Linda. And then we have Mo. Mo is back. Mo was ill, but I'm so glad to see her again. And she made an attempt at a Tunisian simple stitch washcloth. And I don't even think it's an attempt. She made a beautiful one. It is glorious. And there is don't ever be like, oh, it's so small, it's simple. No, you tried it. You participated. That's all we care about. That's all we care about. Size does not matter. It really doesn't. We also have Deb. Deb made a not a washcloth. She made a knit stitch headband. And it's the kind of turban folded one. It is beautiful. Deb was like, I think this is enough for me. And I totally understand. I totally understand. Like I said, I'm feeling the blah on this project too. Oh, but we also have another Linda. This is Linda. You might know her as the Quilty Crocheter. Why did I say that so weird? The Quilty Crocheter on YouTube here. She made this newborn baby blanket. She didn't follow a pattern, but it's a glorious kind of pastel rainbow. And someone is going to love that. It is a beautiful blanket. And thank you so much for sharing. And I am afraid I've pushed the limits of the battery here, so I'm going to do a quick goodbye. I'll see you later, and thank you.